it's me again. I was in the middle of hello. If you're coming in and if you would love like let me, I would like to know who is on the page. I think at the top of the screen you should see something like you can click on it to let well, Facebook will allow StreamYard to see who you are, and I can know who's in instead of just saying Facebook user. But hello, Facebook user. Anyway, but just so you know, that's how I can know who you are when you're talking to me. Hey, Monique. Uh, I know it's you. Hey, girl. I didn't know who better jump on. I'm just like I am way behind today, so I won't stay past my time frame, nonetheless. But I didn't know. Any of you that got to get on with us last night as we talked about the new book that we're birthing here over here, Breathe. I'm still so excited about that. The cover of it, if you got to hear all of that last night, if you didn't, go back and listen to it. It was an amazing interview with Dr. Latrice Williams. And also with that, I wanted to say our topic this month has been we're talking about competition versus collaboration between sisters. And I just wanted to jump on right quick. Like I said, it's a short amount of time, but for us to keep that in our mind when things come up. If you feel yourself feeling a certain way about something or whatever, sometimes we just have to check ourselves, and that's okay. I do it all the time because it seems to come quite natural that we want to pick out the bad things or something we don't like. So sometimes I have to check myself and say, hey, we're not going to think like that. We're not going to talk like that. We're going to find a way to support one another and be on the same team. And so that's where I am today. And I just wanted to share with you, you don't want to miss this month. You really don't. I'm going to have some wonderful women on talking about, collaboration, getting rid of that competitive, negative competition that we have amongst each other. And then at the end of the month, I think I'm going to bring together a team of women that we have worked so well together. And I want to show and focus on the collaboration side. I think we know how we've done each other. We know how we've competed. We know how we've come against each other. We know how we've talked about each other. We know how different ones have come against us, even if we weren't the ones doing it. We know how that feels. We know the hurt that brings. But I want to show you guys a group of ladies that came together with me, and we were able to collaborate. We were able to get together and say, this is how we want to see this thing done. And several of us, because of that collaboration, were able to pursue goals that otherwise, had we not had that sisterhood, I promise you, we probably wouldn't have gotten through it. We were real support. And I was talking to a couple of the women about it and just began to realize how awesome God showed himself amongst us to give each other that support and push each other to places and spaces that otherwise we really had given up on. We didn't see hope. We didn't think it could be, but it was manifested in our lives, and I'm going to bring them back. I got to get our times together, so I just want you all to be on the lookout for that. And so you're going to hear and see what true collaboration looks like when sisters pull together. And that's what I think I want to push is the collaboration amongst each other and to stop hurting one another. Good afternoon. I have another Facebook user here. Click that button at the top. I can see who you are. And I know I'm late, so I'm not going to stay any longer than what my allotted time is with you guys. But I just wanted to say that I want you all to know that I am thinking about you and figuring out what's the best way to present this. And I don't want it to end on a negative note that we just talk about the competitiveness. I do want our behinds to get it together. And stop hurting one another. And I will say that over and over again. But I want to show you a picture of what collaboration looks like. So we will be bringing that together for you probably by the end of the month. We'll continue to talk about it and build up to that. So I want to share that with you all. I want to share again. I'm still talking about this Breathe. I've gotten several phone calls. Hello, BJ. I've gotten several phone calls about the book that we did the interview last night. It's on the page if you want to go back and look at it. And I've gotten several testimonies just from the interview of people being inspired to move forward and do the things that they feel God has called them to do. And that's the kind of stuff I love to hear. People getting up, moving forward. And so I'm getting that. And so the book will be available, as we talked about last night, on June the 15th. You'll be able to go in and order it from Amazon Amazon. Latrice's trying to get you guys to get a signed copy. You can get a signed copy, but you can also order it from Amazon as well and get it sent directly to you. And just be on the lookout for this, because we're going to do several things with this. We talked about it last night. I'm thinking about doing what they call now master classes. And I think if I do one, it will last about 6 weeks, where we will gather and actually delve in a little deeper and have those conversations of inspiration as we breathe together, So that's what we're going for. You guys get ready for it. You see it flashing across the page. You can sign up, be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's 1:14, so I'm going to let you go. I didn't want to hold you any longer. I was late getting in here, but I did want to show my face, and I did want you to know that I am so excited about the group of women that are going to come together with me as a whole and be able to show you how, when we work together, how the manifestation of God is so powerful in our lives when we come together versus fighting one another. And so get ready for that. I look forward to it. You should look forward to it. And I look forward to talking to you guys again. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I love you. Good evening.
I'm free to be me. No longer bound